Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Just going to give it a couple minutes here, let everybody get a chance to get logged in. Where's everybody calling in from? Just so you guys know, if you look on the left-hand side of your screen, you can click that little question mark box and you can leave comments, questions. Let me know if you have any concerns or anything that you need. Go ahead and do me a favor, type a 1. Go ahead and click that question mark box, type a 1 in the box, and let me know. Just type a 1 in the box if you can hear me, if you can see the screen. Make sure I'm not talking to myself here. We'll be getting started in just a couple minutes here, guys. Okay. I'm gonna bring up a poll here real quick. I always bring up a quick little survey just to kind of see what business you're in. Give me just a second here, guys. All right, so if everyone can do me a favor, on the left-hand side of your screen, it should have lit up another box. It looks like a little bar graph. So if everyone can just click on that little bar graph icon on the left-hand side of your screen and just click whatever option applies to you. So if you're in network marketing, affiliate marketing, if you have your own brand or your own service that you're promoting, or maybe it's none of the above and you're just getting started, you just want to learn how to make money online or start a business, that kind of thing. All right, cool. All right, looks like network marketing is taking the lead this time. Cool. Yeah, what we're about to cover today, guys, is absolutely imperative, especially applying to network marketers. What kind of network marketing company in? Fitness. I know we got a lot of fitness people on here, Beachbody, Herbalife, Isagenix, that kind of thing. What kind of network marketing companies are you in? Okay. ACN, okay. ACN, one of the old school companies. Beachbody. All right, good deal. All right, so a few things real quick. Number one, if you hover your mouse on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, it should bring up a little gear icon. And if you click on that gear icon, you can change the resolution to 720. So if your screen looks a little blurry, you can switch up the resolution, make it come in a little bit more clearly if you like. So as one of these special bonuses, I will be, of course, offering some free Instagram marketing service. Let me show you real quick one of the services that I offer, because this is going to be one of the free bonuses that I'll be giving away. So I just want to show you this. Okay, guys, some of you guys might know what this is. Some of you guys are using this right now. Instagram Turbo Marketing. This is a service that I provide, and basically what it does is it drives traffic to your Instagram profile. Okay, so if you're promoting your brand, you're promoting your business, whatever, and you're doing that on Instagram, this is a service that will drive traffic to your Instagram account all day, every day, so that you can get a ton of exposure, a ton of new eyeballs looking at whatever it is that you're promoting on Instagram. Okay, normally I charge $79.95 per month for this service, but I will be giving away a free bonus tonight on this webinar where I will be giving 3 months of this service for free, $0, 3 months for free. I will drive traffic to your Instagram account all day, every day, so you can get a ton of eyeballs looking at whatever you're promoting. How cool is that? All right, so that's what Instagram Turbo Marketing is. That is one of the free bonuses I will be giving away. So stay tuned. That's coming up at the end of the webinar. Okay. Okay, New York, Chicago, California. All right, cool, cool. Looks like we've got a lot of people from the States, Netherlands, Australia. Okay, awesome. Right on, guys. All right, so for those of you who don't know me, some of you guys have known me for a while, some of you guys don't know me at all. My name's Scotty, and I kind of got my foundation in business with business-to-business direct sales. Okay, I was on the phone talking to customers, closing deals, and that kind of thing. But when I was working for those other companies, I started to realize that the real power is in marketing. Guys, think about it. Every company in the world, they need more leads, they need more sales. And if you can learn how to generate leads, that is the ultimate job security, right? If you can learn how to generate leads, the fact is you'll never need a job again. But if you did want a, a 9-to-5 job, or, for whatever reason, and you can legitimately generate leads and traffic, there's not a single company in the world that would not be happy to hire you, right? If there's no leads, there's no sales. If there's no sales, a company cannot exist, right? So that, of course, is the reason that marketing is the single most valuable skill that you can have. Leads are the lifeblood of every business in existence, especially if you're in network marketing, right? Some of you guys are in network marketing, but you're struggling to get more people to buy your stuff. Some of you have your own brand or your own company that you're promoting. So the biggest problem that most people have is a lack of prospects, a lack of interested customers, right? So first, I'm going to be talking about the setup itself. And just so you know, we're going to be talking about internet marketing, online marketing, as opposed to offline marketing. A lot of the old school network marketers on here, you guys have gained your success from offline marketing, knocking on doors, cold calling, hosting house parties, that kind of thing. Now, there's nothing wrong with that by any stretch. Offline marketing is a beautiful thing if you can do it right. But for me, there's a difference in having to spend your day, chasing people around, trying to figure out if they're serious buyers, as opposed to, having dozens of people reach out to you, asking you about your products, asking you for more information, interested people that want to know more about what you're promoting. That's key. So, with the evolution of the internet and all the tools that are available to us, we don't have to pound the pavement. Just really imagine if you had dozens of people reaching out to you every day. Every single person that I know who's making 6 figures or more, some are in health and wellness, some are in beauty, skin products, all kinds of different niches and businesses. Some people are in fitness, selling shakes and supplements and all these different things, music industry. The interesting thing is, all of the people who are making big money They all use the same tools. They all have the same sales process. It doesn't matter what kind of product you sell, what kind of service you sell. The sales process and the sales system is more or less the same in every business out there, myself included. I'm going to show you guys exactly what a proper sales system should look like. Okay, so first I'm going to show you guys, what most people are doing, just so you can kind of see what everybody, a lot of people join new network marketing companies, new businesses, and their upline teaches them, more or less the same things over and over and over again. 90% of people fail who join network marketing companies, and that's because 90% of people are doing the exact same thing, and I'll show you exactly what that is. Okay, so here's what most people are doing, guys. A lot of times, let me pull out my little pen tool here. A lot of times, people will get involved with a new company, a new business, a new network marketing, thing, whatever it is. And, they'll talk to their mentors or their upline, and their upline will teach them, reach out to as many people as you possibly can, right? Reach out to 5 people a day, reach out to 10 people a day, whatever the number is. So what most people do is, they'll get onto Facebook and they'll start posting their products on Facebook. They'll start posting about their business on Facebook and, posting motivational quotes and posting this and all this stuff about their business and their company and how great it is and their products and all this stuff, right? That's okay. Every once in a while, you might get an interested prospect who reaches out back to you and says, hey, this looks interesting. Can you send me more information, or what is it that you're doing? So then what you do is you might give them a little information, then you send them to your website, right? You send them to your website that was given to you by your network marketing company. And then in most cases, not all the time, but in most cases, that person will leave your website. They will not buy anything, and you have no clue where they sit. So you have to spend your time chasing this person around, trying to figure out if they're actually a serious buyer. You're trying to figure out, follow up with them and try and figure out if they're still interested in what you are promoting. Okay, that's what most people are doing right now. So just so I have an idea, guys, on the left-hand side of the screen, on that little question mark box, click that button and write a 1 in the box if you are currently doing something similar to this. Okay, if you're marketing, if you're, promoting on Facebook, posting things on Facebook, you get an interested person, you send them to your website, they don't buy, you have to chase them around, try to figure out if they're still interested in that whole situation. Write a 1 in the box if you're doing something similar to that. Okay, there's about a 45-second delay on this webinar, so I'll wait. I just want to see how many people are marketing with this type of strategy, this type of method, or something similar to it. All right, 1-1. Okay, Gail and Tina, a few other guys on here. If you guys have questions, feel free to write those questions in anytime. Left-hand side of the screen, click the little question mark box. You can write in those questions, and I'll get to them at some point. Okay, 1-1. So it looks like just about everybody is marketing this way. Okay, so that's pretty standard, guys. You join a company, you start posting about your company on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. You get an interested person, you send them to your website, they don't buy, you spend all your time following up, trying to chase them around, figure out if they're still interested. That's pretty standard. Most people are doing that, and there's nothing wrong with that. So here's the thing, guys. this is fine when you're just getting started, you're just getting used to the idea of network marketing, maybe even, you know, get a few sales or signups doing this. But at the end of the day, this strategy is what all of your competitors are doing. 90% of people doing what you do are doing that exact same strategy. And it does work on a very, very small level. But this is also why most people get burnout of network marketing. They end up giving up because they plateau, they go stale. You know, you put in a lot of work promoting your products, and over the course of time, you know, you just don't see the growth that you want. Okay, that's what most people are doing right now. So there's a very big difference between marketing, you know, posting 7 times a day on Facebook or Instagram, and setting up a legitimate, real, professional sales process. Okay, every, you know, multiple 6-figure earner, 7-figure earner, anybody who's making real money is using the same professional sales process. You know, they of course customize it to their business model or whatever the case may be, but it's more or less similar in every business who's making real money. Okay, so here on the left, guys, this is what I just explained. You post on Facebook, you know, somebody reaches out to you, you send them to your website, they leave your website without buying anything, and you don't know where they sit. You lose that sale in most cases. Okay, so, you know, I can sit here and tell you that if you keep at it with a positive attitude, you reach out, you know, you reach out to all these people and do it over and over and over again, you know, you'll finally reach success and all this stuff. You know, that's what a lot of your, you know, upline will tell you, and say that, you know, just keep at it with a positive attitude and and all this stuff. You know, just so you guys know the reality of it, I've been coaching network marketers and starters for a long time. Okay, and the people who are promoting this way on the left will very rarely make real money. That's just the reality of it. Again, you might make sales here and there, but at the end of the day, you're not going to make a substantial income. And it's not because you're in a bad company, you know, it's not because you're in a bad company. It's simply because, you know, most people are intimidated to learn real marketing and real sales, right? So if your sales process looks more like this on the left, then just realize, you know, if you want to make 6 and 7 figures like a professional, you need to be marketing like a professional. Okay, and this over here on the right, again, it might look a little overwhelming. You might not know how those components fit together, but this is what the professionals are doing. And if you want to go full-time in your business and make real money, you need to be doing the same thing. I don't want you to panic. I'm going to break it down so that you understand each one of those components. You know, you have your squeeze page, your autoresponder, your contact list, all these different things. Sounds confusing? Very, very simple. I'm going to break it down so you can see exactly how those pieces fit together. Okay. All right, guys. So this is how a professional sales process should look. So again, I'm going to break down these elements so that you fully understand this, starting with the contact list. Okay, the contact list. So your list of contacts, just so you guys know, your list of contacts is your one true asset in your business. What is an asset? An asset is something that grows in value over time. An asset is something that grows in value over time. And as you add more people to your contact list, you're adding value to your list. You're adding value to your business. Okay, so let me show you an example. All right, so let's just imagine, okay, let's just imagine that you have 100 people per day. They're coming to your lead capture page, they're entering in their name and email, and they're joining your contact list. Let's imagine you have 100 people coming through your squeeze page every day. For those of you who don't know what a squeeze page is or a lead capture page, a squeeze page is basically designed to capture the name and email address of a potential prospect that is interested in your products. And I'll go into more detail about that here in just a sec. So people come to your squeeze page, they enter in their name and email, and then they're added to your contact list. So if you have 100 people entering in their name and email every day, that means at the end of the month, you'll have roughly 3,000 contacts on your list, right? Now, if you do that for 12 months, at the end of those 12 months, you'll have roughly 36,500 people on your contact list. So why is this important? Well, this puts you in a position to where you can follow up with this list, these potential prospects. Okay, you can follow up, you can send an offer or a promotion to your list with one simple email, one simple offer. We're going to talk about how the numbers break down if you do it correctly. Okay, so let's imagine in this scenario you have a list of 36,500 contacts. Okay, you send an offer to your list. Roughly 50% of people will open that message. Okay, the other 50% won't even open your message, won't even look at it. Now, out of those 50%, roughly 10% of people will buy into your offer, your product, whatever it is that you're promoting. 10% will buy. So that's, 1,000 out of 36,500 contacts, roughly 1,825 people will buy into your promotion, your offer, whatever it is that you're selling. Let's just imagine you make $10 per sale. Well, with one email, one offer, you just made $18,250 with one little email. It's pretty cool, right? Let's imagine the same scenario, but this time you make $20 per sale. Everything else is the same, but this time you made $20 per sale. Well, you just made $36,500 with one email, one offer, right? Same situation again, except let's pretend you make $100 per sale, right? You just made nearly $200,000 with one email, one offer. Okay, some of you guys are in businesses where you sell some type of subscription or some type of membership. Imagine if you made $100 a month from every sale, right? In this scenario, you make $100 per sale. So you made $182,500 in day one, and you're getting paid nearly $200,000 every single month thereafter with one single email, one little offer. Now, some of you guys are probably laughing, saying, oh, this is unrealistic and all the stuff. Well, you'll see how realistic it really is here in just a second. Okay, people are doing this every single day. So the main thing that I want to explain here, guys, if you're not building a contact list in this fashion, you're leaving a 7-figure asset on the table, period. This is how you scale your business to a 6 or 7 figure business, by growing your list. Every top marketing professional that you ever talk to ever will always tell you the number one thing: build your list, build your list, build your list. You'll hear it over and over and over and over again. This is why it's a 7-figure asset. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay. So hopefully you can kind of see, the importance of building a contact list, but how do you actually do it, right? There's a few components that are involved. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is the squeeze page, right? The lead capture page. Okay. So I'm going to use fitness as an example. I always talk about fitness because fitness is easy to talk about. Everybody understands it. A lot of you guys are in the fitness industry. A lot of you guys are working in some type of network marketing business around fitness. So this should be very relatable for you guys. Okay. So if you're in the fitness industry, if you're in a fitness network marketing company like Beachbody or Isagenix or Herbalife or one of those types of companies, your squeeze page, your lead capture page might look something like this. A lot of you guys don't even have a lead capture page right now. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to show you how to build one. Okay, If you're in the fitness business, your lead capture page might look something like this. This is the business model that a lot of network marketers are using in the fitness niche, right? The idea is to give away something for free in exchange for somebody's name and email address, right? So in this case, this person is saying that if you enter in your name and email, she'll send you an invitation to join her private fitness accountability group, right? So if I was struggling to get in shape, you know, and I needed some motivation or some help getting in shape, I would probably want to join this girl's group, right? I'd want to join her fitness group so she can help me get in shape, right? So I would put in my name, I'd put in my email, and I would join her group, right? So here's another example. This person is in the beauty industry, and she's saying, we reveal how to turn back time, look more youthful than ever before. Enter your email address below. We'll send you a 10-part mini course for free that has potential to change your appearance for a lifetime. Right? So if I was trying to become more beautiful, right? If I was trying to get better looking skin or something like that, I would put in my name and my email here, and I would want to know what this girl is talking about. I'd want to know what information she's referring to, right? Okay. This is one of mine. Okay, I'm just so you guys know, I'm in the film and photography niche. Okay, so this is one of my lead capture pages. I recently gave away a GoPro on my Instagram page. And so that's pretty straightforward. You know, you enter in your name, your email, right? And then you're entered into the drawing to win the GoPro, right? So is it worth it for me to give away a free GoPro in exchange for a couple thousand email addresses and names that could be added onto my list to grow my asset? My list is my asset. I always want to grow my asset, right? Is it worth it for me to give away a GoPro in order to grow that asset? Of course it is. Absolutely. All right. So some people are in the music business. A lot of people are in the music business. This person is doing something that they should be doing, right? The one mistake I see a lot of people make in the music business is that when they're just starting out, nobody knows who they are. You know, they're just brand new and they're trying to charge people for their music. Guys, if you're just starting out in the music business, you need to be giving away your music for free. You need to be giving away your music for free in exchange for somebody's name and email address so that you can start building your list. So this person is giving away 100 free beats, right? If you click this download button, it's going to pop up with a little form where you enter in your name and email. And if you enter in your name and email, you get 100 free beats that this person created, right? So if I was interested in having music, I would enter in my name and email and get those 100 free beats, right? This one might look familiar. This is another one of mine. Some of you guys are on this webinar because you signed up through this page or one of the others that I have out there. Okay, so obviously enter in your name and email, you get a spot to sit in this webinar. Okay, so pretty straightforward. All right, so that covers the list, that covers the lead capture page. Now we're going to talk about the autoresponder. Everyone should be using an autoresponder. If you're not, I'm going to explain how that works right now. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, an autoresponder is a pre-designed follow-up system. Okay, so basically your autoresponder will do all of the following up for you. This is how you can eliminate that process of manually, you know, chasing people around, sending them an email, trying to figure out if they're still interested in your business or your promotion. Your autoresponder should be doing all of that for you. Okay, so if we go back to this fitness example, okay, if we go back to this fitness example, if this was my page and someone enters in their name and email, right? If somebody enters in their name and email, my autoresponder is going to be triggered to start following up with that person. So in this case, on day one, remember this girl is talking about, if you enter in your name and email, she'll send you an invitation to join her private fitness group, right? So in this case, on day one, her autoresponder will send that person a message that it could say anything, but in this case it would probably say, hey, I'm so happy that you decided to join my group. Here's a link to join the group. Be sure to add me on Facebook, say hi, whatever it is, right? Maybe on day two, okay, I'm going to teach you guys, this is called attraction marketing. Okay, this is called attraction marketing, what I'm about to show you. On day two, maybe it will send this person a custom meal plan, right? If I join, if you join this girl's fitness group, on day two, her autoresponder is going to send you a meal plan that might help you with the workouts that she's doing or whatever, right? On day three, it might send out some helpful tips on, how to stay motivated or something like that. So what you're doing here, guys, is you're providing value to the people who opt into your list. You're providing value. So now, if this was my group, my fitness group, and people are opting into my list, right? I'm giving them the link to join my group. I'm sending them a meal plan. I'm sending them some motivational tips. I'm sending them all this stuff. So I'm sending this person value that's going to help them with their particular problem. It's going to help them, get in shape. That's why they joined my list in the first place. So, this person, they'll start to like me. They'll start to trust me. And once this person can see that I'm actually providing value, I'm actually interested in helping them and giving them good information to reach their goal, then you can start implementing your actual offers, okay? So on day four, maybe it sends, some more helpful tips or whatever. Day five, more value. Day six, more value. Maybe on day seven, okay, maybe on day seven, my autoresponder will send this person a promotion that talks about my shakes or my supplements, right? This person now likes me, they trust me, they know that I'm actually legitimately interested in providing valuable information, right? I'm actually legitimately interested in helping them with good information, right? So this person is far more willing to buy from me because they know me, they like me, they trust me. I've helped them with their problem. That's called attraction marketing, guys. So better yet, this is all being done 100% on autopilot. You're not physically chasing this person around, sending them manual emails, trying to figure out if they're interested in what you're doing. Your autoresponder is doing that for you 100% on autopilot. So once somebody enters in their name and email into the lead capture page, they've triggered a series of events that will do all of the selling and all of the follow-up completely on autopilot. Is this making sense to everybody? Let me know if you're still with me, guys. Press click the question mark box on the left. Press a 1 into the box if this is making sense to you. Type a 1 into the box if this is making sense to you, and type in a 2 if you're still a little bit confused. Type a 1 in the box if this makes sense. Type in a 2 if you're confused, and type in a 3. Type in a 3 if you're already doing this. If you're already using an autoresponder, you're already using a lead capture page, you're already sending valuable content to your customers via autoresponder. Type in a 3 if you're already doing that. All right, 111. Looks like everybody's getting it. That's good. What do you think, guys? Has this been helpful so far? We're about to get into the good stuff here in a second. Let me know if this has been helpful so far. Great stuff. Cool, cool. All right, good deal. All right, so that covers the squeeze page, the autoresponder, and the last element is, of course, traffic, right? How do you actually get people to your lead capture page? None of this matters unless you actually have traffic coming to your lead capture page in the first place, right? All right. So I wanted you guys to kind of see the big picture with how a proper sales system is supposed to look. But of course, again, none of it matters without traffic. And traffic is the number one thing that people struggle with in network marketing and other business opportunities. So first, I'm going to show you one of my personal traffic systems, and then I'll show you how you can build your own traffic system, just like what I've been showing you right now. Very, very simple. All right, so some of you guys might be kind of familiar with this particular business model. Some of you guys are using it right now. Some of you guys are brand new. Okay, so at the beginning of the webinar, I kind of showed you guys Instagram Turbo Marketing. And again, Instagram Turbo Marketing is a service that I provide. And basically what that does is it drives visitors to your Instagram profile. Okay, it drives traffic to your Instagram profile. A lot of you guys have Instagram accounts, you're posting pictures every day, but you don't really have that much traffic, right? You might have, 500 followers, 1,000 followers, whatever. You're posting pictures and it's just those same followers looking at your stuff over and over again. Instagram Turbo Marketing will drive fresh, new eyes looking at your gallery, looking at your content every single day. Day and night, 24/7, it drives traffic to your profile. So this is what I do, guys. I use Instagram Turbo Marketing. I drive traffic to my Instagram profile. I have a link in my bio, a clickable link in my bio that takes them to my lead capture page. They enter in their name and email. They're added to my contact list, and my autoresponder will start following up with that person to, provide value, to help them solve their problem, whatever they, whatever lead capture page that they opted into. They're looking for some kind of help. They're looking for some kind of solution to their problem, and my autoresponder is going to send them that information to help them with their problem. Okay, this is how you build a relationship with these people. This is how you build rapport, by helping them with whatever it is that they're looking to solve in their life, right? So let's go over here. So with that Instagram Turbo Marketing, guys, that's basically generating leads 100% on autopilot. At the beginning of this webinar, I told you that I was going to be giving away some bonuses, and one of the bonuses, again, is 3 months. Typically, I charge $79.95 per month to run Instagram Turbo Marketing on anybody's account. But I'm going to be giving away 3 months for free, $0. For a few people on this webinar tonight, for the people that are serious about taking action and growing their business. So in other words, I'll drive traffic to your Instagram account, and you'll get likes, you'll get followers and all that, but more importantly, you can use that to drive traffic to your squeeze page, your lead capture page, by putting a link in your bio, right? Now, I realize that many of you guys, you may not have a squeeze page, you may not have a lead capture page, you may not have a contact list right now. You may not know how to put all these things in place. and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very, very simple. It's a lot easier nowadays than it was just a few years ago. I'm going to show you the tools that I use to build out my sales processes, my sales systems, my sales funnels, so you can see exactly what I do behind the scenes. Okay. So here we go. All right, guys. So some of you guys might know what this is. This is MLSP My Lead System Pro. And this is what I use to generate traffic and leads. Because what you can do, let me come back to this section here. Oops. Okay, so what you can do, guys, you can come back here in the back office of MLSP, My Lead System Pro, and you have all of these tools and resources that are the exact tools and resources that every 6 and 7 figure earner is using to make ridiculous amounts of money. Okay, the key to making money is leads, and the key to getting leads is traffic. Here's how you generate traffic. Okay, all these tools, all these resources. If you want to drive traffic with Facebook, Facebook Live, Twitter marketing, Periscope, Pinterest, Instagram marketing, Google Plus, Meetup, Snapchat. If you want to do paid advertising, right? Paid ads on Facebook, all these different things. Every module on here, simply click on whichever one you want, and you have all the tools and all the resources that you need to drive traffic with that particular strategy. Okay, that's pretty cool stuff. So most of you guys already know that one of my main traffic sources is with Instagram. Instagram Turbo Marketing is an advanced marketing strategy. That's only one strategy, guys. Guess what? There are all of these other advanced marketing strategies that can generate ridiculous amounts of traffic for any niche, any business. Any niche, any business. So here's the thing. Many of you guys, many of you guys have an Instagram account, again, but you don't necessarily have traffic coming to it. So Instagram Turbo Marketing generates traffic to my Instagram account 24/7 on autopilot. The thing is, a lot of people think that they need to learn all of this stuff right off the bat. Okay, a lot of people will get into a new, network marketing business, whatever it is, and they'll say, "Oh, well, I need a Facebook and a Twitter and an Instagram and a YouTube and all these different things." You do not want to become a jack of all trades in this situation. You want to become a master of one. Okay, so you pick one strategy and that's it, because if you pick more than one, I can almost guarantee that you'll be able to do neither one effectively. I'll say that again. If you pick more than one traffic generation strategy or lead generation strategy, you'll be able to do neither one of them effectively. And this is something that I had to learn the hard way, because here's the thing, guys. I mean, right now I'm a 6-figure earner. Okay, I make over 6 figures a year simply by knowing how to drive traffic and using the system that I just explained. Doesn't matter what you sell. If you have a product to sell, if you have a service to sell, if you have a business opportunity, this works for anything that you're promoting. Okay, so the thing is, guys, I mean, 6 figures, it may seem like an impossible dream for some of you, but it's really not. It's really, really not, guys. It's 100% possible. It's 100% realistic if you take this stuff seriously and if you start marketing like a professional. There's so many people out there that just sit around on Facebook. They post 7 times a day on Facebook. They post motivational quotes. They post their product. They post their business, and they just keep doing the same stuff over and over and over again. And there's nothing wrong with that. They don't know any better. They don't know, and they don't understand that it actually takes real marketing and real sales to scale your business, to do it the right way. Okay, I can't even tell you how many people I know that are also making 6 figures online by using these types of strategies. This is what's working in 2016. Period. Just so you guys know, 6 figures online is the equivalent to making $10 an hour in the normal world. You know, you can talk to normal people and tell them you make $200,000 a year online, and they're completely blown away, right? Oh my God, you make so much money. You're so lucky, blah, 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 all this stuff. You know, they're just blown away that you're doing that. But then if you talk to other internet marketers or people that are in network marketing, you know, they're like, so what, right? So what? $200,000 is like nothing to them. It's like pennies. It's a drop in the bucket. It's just a different level of standard when, you know, for the people who are leveraging these tools and marketing their businesses, $200,000 is nothing to them, right? And I'm not saying this to boast or brag. I just want to impress upon you how common it is to make 6 figures or more when you take these strategies seriously. But my point was, you know, the top earners that I know, they did it by mastering one strategy first. Okay, I'll just give you a few examples here. I know a husband and wife team. Husband and wife, they work together in their business. They're in network marketing. Okay, they make $100,000 a month. $100,000 a month. And what they're doing is they're promoting on Facebook, and they're promoting with paid ads on Facebook. That's it. That's all they do. They promote paid ads on Facebook, and they build their fan page. That's it. It's because, you know, a few years ago, rather than becoming a jack of all trades and saying, oh, we need to do an Instagram and a Twitter and a this and that and the blogging and all this stuff. No, they picked Facebook and they learned how to master it. They honed in on it. They watched webinars. They read books. You know, don't just listen to somebody say, oh, well, you need to post on Facebook 7 times a day. No, you don't need to post on Facebook 7 times a day. You need to go out and you need to buy marketing books. You need to read everything you possibly can about Facebook. You need to listen to every mentor you possibly can who understands Facebook marketing, and you need to master it. Don't just listen to some guy telling you to post 7 times on Facebook. No, doesn't work. Okay, so that's just one. So then, you know, of course, people say, oh, well, Facebook, I mean, that must be the best thing to do, right? If they're making money, then I guess Facebook is the best thing. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily, okay? There's basically every strategy that you see on this list is a 7-figure strategy if you master it. Okay, I'll give you another example. Okay, I know another gentleman who, I'll just explain his business model. Very, very simple business model. Okay. He uses blogging. And just so you guys know, this gentleman, he doesn't make $1 million a year. He doesn't make, you know, 100,000 a month. He actually makes over $1 million on the weekend. He's made over 7 figures on the weekend multiple times. Can you imagine if you made over $500,000 in one day? Okay, here's his business model. Very simple. Very simple business model. He uses blogging and webinars. And here's what he does. This is his lead capture page, or his squeeze page down here. And this gentleman decided to master the art of blogging. A couple of years ago, rather than setting up a Facebook and a this and a that and all these different things, he started blogging. He wrote a blog, and he said, if you want more information, click the link. Points the blog to his lead capture page. Next day, writes a blog. If you want more information, click the link. Points the link to his lead capture page. Next day, writes another blog. If you want more information, click the link. Points it to his lead capture page. Day after day after day after day, writes a blog every single day. He has hundreds of little blogs on the internet that all point to his lead capture page. So he writes an article that explains some kind of this or that, and then he tells people, if you want more information, click the link. And he points that link to his lead capture page. So guess what, guys? If he has 1 or 2 people clicking that link on every single blog every single day, well, guess what? He's got hundreds of people coming to his lead capture page every single day, right? And before we were talking about how much money you can make if you just had 100 people entering in their name and email on your lead capture page every day. You know, that was an example where you can make nearly $200,000 with one promotion. Now, a lot of you guys say, oh, well, you know, that's not possible for me. Well, yes, it is. Yes, it is. You have to build up your networks. Okay, if you start blogging, if you start Facebook, if you start building one of these and mastering one of these strategies and driving traffic to your lead capture page, and you have 30 people entering in their name and email, 50 people entering in your name and email, well, you're on a fast track to be a 7-figure earner, guys. That's how you do it. Simple as that. Okay, so there's no single strategy on here that works better than another. They all work very well if you learn how to master them. So you have to decide for yourself, you know, what kind of marketing you want to invest your time into to become a master of it. Once you master it, then you can automate it. And once you automate it, then you can move on to another. Makes sense? So this is where most people get overwhelmed. There's so many ways to do the same thing. There's a million ways to do the same thing. There's so many ways to go about it that people try to spread themselves too thin, and they end up getting nowhere. They think, hey, well, you know, I'll start an Instagram, Facebook, make a few blog posts, maybe, you know, run a couple ads and all this stuff. It doesn't work like that. You have to pick one strategy and you have to immerse yourself into it until you master it. I like Instagram. Other people like Facebook. Other people like blogging. Other people like video. You know, once you're inside MLSP, you have all the resources that you need to master any one of these strategies. A lot of people say, oh, well, how do I master, you know, how do I go about mastering? All the information, all the tools is right inside MLSP, right? Now, let me also give you another piece of advice. Don't be that person that thinks you can learn how to do all of this on Google, okay? Or from your upline or whatever, okay? You know, a lot of you guys join a network marketing company, you have a good, you know, support system, you have a good upline. That's great, but a lot of times your upline is going to discourage you from taking instruction from outside resources, right? They'll say, don't listen to anyone except me. Don't listen to anyone except me. Don't do any kind of training except what I'm giving you. Okay, that's one of the biggest mistakes I see people make. They get so caught up and they don't want to listen or learn from anybody who's not within their own business or not within their own upline. Guys, you should be educating yourself from every angle possible. If somebody's making 7 figures, if somebody's making 6 figures, you should be taking instruction from them. Read their book, read their article, watch their webinar, learn from everybody, guys. Don't just learn from your upline. That's one of the biggest things I see people doing, and it keeps you stuck. It keeps you stuck for a long time. What worked for your upline might not work for you. It might not work for you. That's just the reality of it. A lot of people who have built up their network marketing business, they're making 6 figures now, they're making 7 figures now. That's great, but what got them to that point might not work for you. Okay? What worked for them in 2014 might not work in 2016. Okay? This is what's working in 2016. Okay? So that's the thing, guys. That's the thing. So again, what it really boils down to is whether or not you're serious about what you're doing, because most people that do what you do are too lazy to learn how to do it right. Right? They'll sit there and they'll listen to their mentors, their upline. Their upline will tell, oh, well, you know, go post on, you know, Facebook 7 times a day, reach out to 5 people a day, reach out to 10 people a day. So they get you stuck in this pattern, doing this stuff over and over and over again, and you're not getting the results. Guys, you need to change up what you're doing. Okay? So, you know, a lot of people are doing the same thing. A lot of people are failing, and yet nobody wants to get advanced with their marketing. You have to get advanced. You have to learn how to do this stuff the right way. That's just the reality of it. I'm not an expert. I make 6 figures. In all seriousness, that is a drop in the bucket. Okay, that is a tiny drop in the bucket in comparison with what some of these other people are doing. Okay, I learned these concepts in a webinar just as you're doing now. I took it seriously. I applied them. You know, sure enough, 6 figures later, here we are. So again, you know, you just have to ask yourself, how serious are you? Are you willing to commit to learning the system? Are you willing to commit to learning how to do these things? Are you willing to commit to master it? You know, don't just you know, sit around and follow the, you know, that's a thing I always preach to people. You know, when you join a business, they always have a, you know, a 1, 2, 3 startup plan. Follow this system, do this, do that. Guys, you have to use your own critical thinking in your business. You can't just rely on the step-by-step plan that's given to you by your mentor, by your upline. That you have to use your own critical thinking. You have to apply your own personality to your business. And if you can take any one of these steps, and you can any one of these skills, any one of these strategies, and you can apply it to your personality, your lifestyle, your business, it's just not going to work. If you just try to follow the 1, 2, 3 plan, post 5 times a day on Facebook plan, don't work. Okay, you got to get that out of your head. So here we go. Let's come back over here. Oops. If I can, okay. All right, so again, guys, if we come back into MLSP, here you have all the necessary resources to generate traffic. And I'm going to show you how to put, kind of where these things that I've been talking about, the lead capture page, the autoresponder, all these different things, how do these pieces actually fit together? How does MLSP help you put these things together? Okay, so I'm going to show you what I do to build these things out real quick. All right. So when you come into MLSP, I'm just going to come into my demo account so I can show you how the funnelizer works. When you come into MLSP, they have video tutorials for everything. Lesson 1, you start in step 1, you watch the video, you do the little thing, right? Step 2, you watch the video, and then you have the little instructions. This helps you set up all your stuff and set up your back office and all this stuff. So it's very step-by-step, easy, easy, easy. Okay, when you get to step 6, I mean, there's a ton of stuff in MLSP. These are the 5 main things that I'm going to cover, just so you kind of know what these do. Okay, and number 1, it says I want to get leads now and get results fast, and that's just kind of just a quick start guide to show you some very simple strategies to start generating leads. Number 2 says I want to learn lead generation and marketing. So if you click on that, that's where we just were before, that has all the actual lead generation modules and tools. Okay. Number 3, it says I want to create my own funnels and offers with Funnelizer. Okay, so let me show you what this is. So of course, it has a video, shows you how to set it up, all this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna launch. I'm just gonna go into my demo account here. All right, and sometimes this goes kind of slow. If the internet's moving slow, we'll see. Okay, so this obviously should look very familiar, guys. This is one of the demonstration lead capture pages that I showed you earlier. This is how I built it out. Now, obviously, if you're in the fitness business, yours is going to look a lot nicer than this. I'm not in the fitness industry, and I built this in about 45 seconds, but this is how it's all done right back here in MLSP. It's all drag and drop. You just click on the stuff, you change the things around, write in whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. You integrate your autoresponder and all these different things. Easy, easy, easy. All the instructions are here. There's no coding, there's no CSS, there's no HTML, there's no PHP, guys. It's just all drag and drop, easy, easy. So again, when you go back here, you come through the 6 steps, and then you have the main tools, the main resources right here in MLSP. Now, I'm just going to cover a few other things here in MLSP. I don't really have time to go over everything, but guys, MLSP is a community. Okay, it's not just a training website. They have training webinars every Wednesday. They have an endless amount of, let's just go to the library real quick. Okay, they record all the webinars on Wednesdays. These are, 7-figure earners talking about exactly what they're doing to generate leads for their business. They have all the webinars back here. They have a huge library of basically every kind of lead generation strategy in existence. Guys, these are, 5-figure earners, 6-figure earners, multiple 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners, multiple 7-figure earners, and even 8-figure earners. They're putting together these training modules showing you exactly step by step what they are doing to make that kind of money. It's very, very very, very powerful information, guys. You have no idea how valuable this information actually is. It's, you know, this is there's real no way to put it into words what this can do for you. This is you know, these articles, these trainings have taken my business from a 5-figure business to a multiple 6-figure business, no question about it. So it's all back here. Once you're a member, you have access to everything right there. So very, very cool. So if you guys, you know, if anybody has been confused up to this point, I'm going to put that to rest real quick, just so you kind of know how all of these components fit together. Okay. So again, these are kind of the 5 main things within MLSP. And here's how all the pieces to the puzzle fit together once and for all. All right. So number 2 says create my funnels and offers with Funnelizer. This is kind of an older screenshot. They changed up the order of these now, like I just showed you when I was in there. But anyway, same thing. Number 2, create my funnels and offers with Funnelizer, right? So you use the software. Funnelizer is built straight into MLSP, obviously. Use the Funnelizer to build your squeeze page or your lead capture page, right? I want to learn lead generation and marketing. Okay, so you use the lead generation modules and tools to drive traffic to your lead capture page. That's how you get the traffic to your lead capture page. Okay. Another very important tool is the CRM, the Customer Relationship Manager. For those of you guys who don't know what a CRM is, that's basically, you know, when you walk into AT&T or Verizon and you give the person your name or your phone number, and they pull up all your information, right? They can see your plan, they can see how much you're paying, they can see the last conversation that you had with the representative last time you visited, all this different stuff. So every person out there who has a business should be using a CRM. If you're not using one, you're at a huge disadvantage. What that does, if somebody calls you back up in 6 months from now and you don't remember who that person is, well, guess what? Your CRM keeps track of that person. You know who they are, you know if they've bought anything from you, you know what they've bought, you know the last conversation that you had with that person. So that way you don't sound silly, you know, when somebody calls you up and you can't remember who they are. Okay, this is where that information is in your CRM. So use your CRM to manage your contacts, right? People enter in their name and their email, they're added to your contact list. You use your CRM to manage your contacts. And then you simply integrate your autoresponder to start following up, providing value to everyone who opts into your lead capture page. They're added to your list, and your autoresponder will start following up with that person, sending them information, helping them achieve, you know, whatever problem or whatever thing it is that they opted into your page for. Right? You set your autoresponder to say whatever it is that you want. Send them messages in different intervals. They want, you know, you can send them a message once a week, twice a week, you know, once every couple weeks, whatever it is. Right? So let me know if you're still with me, guys. Push a 1 in the box if you think this can help your business. If this has kind of helped, you know, connect the dots in your brain and kind of help you see the big picture of how these pieces fit together. I'm sure every one of you guys have seen a squeeze page. If you're not using one, you've seen one and you've probably opted into one yourself, but you might not have necessarily understood the whole process of what was going on behind the scenes. Well, this is what happens behind the scenes. This is what every large business is doing. Every 7-figure earner, every 6-figure earner, every big business that you can possibly think of, they're using this fundamental foundation to build their list, build their contacts. That's how it's done. So press a 1 in the box if you think you can implement this type of strategy into your business, if this helped you connect the dots, if you think this can really scale the amount of traffic that you're getting, the amount of leads that you're getting, the amount of sales that you're getting, and help you create new relationships, new rapport with new people that you otherwise would not have had. All right, a few questions coming in. I'm going to get to these questions here at the end, so just hang tight. Everybody's looking good. 111. Cool, cool. All right, so here's the big thing, guys. You don't need this stuff if you want to build your business old school style, right? If you don't mind making cold calls, hosting house parties, approaching strangers at the mall, pitching them your business opportunity, that's perfectly fine. A lot of people, again, a lot of the old school network marketers were pounding the pavement, talking to strangers at the restaurant, pitching them their business, and they became sales professionals. They really learned how to, they really learned sales psychology. They learned how to become a closer. They were pounding the pavement, making it happen, old school style. That's perfectly fine. Those strategies still work. Me personally, I like to work from home. Okay. I like to get leads and sales 24/7 on autopilot. Okay. That's just me. I'd rather work online than offline. There's nothing wrong with working offline. It's personal preference, but I don't like to be out there, pounding the pavement, talking to strangers and all these different things. But let me just show you. Let's see. Okay, so let me pull up something here. Give me just a second. Okay, so that should have pulled up a little thing on the right-hand side of your screen. It says get started with MLSP. Okay, get started with MLSP. And just so you know, when you click that orange button, it's going to bring you to this page so that you can kind of go over everything that I just talked about, Funnelizer, the CRM, all these different stuff. You can look at it right there. So if you click on that orange button, it's going to bring you to this page. It's $150 to sign up. I want to end on this note. Okay, there's a difference between an entrepreneur and a wantrepreneur, right? We all know wantrepreneurs. Those are the people that, they like the idea of being an entrepreneur, but they'll never actually do what it takes, right? Those are the people that tell all of their friends that they're a business owner, right? But all they're really doing is posting motivational quotes on Facebook, and they joined a company and that's it, right? They're not actually getting sales. They're not actually making it happen. They just joined a company so that they can tell their friends that they're a business owner, right? If something costs money, they run away. If something looks hard, they run away. They're scared to spend the money on training resources, on tools, on the necessary things that they need, because they know deep down that if they spend the money, they're not actually going to follow through, right? If you know deep down that you're serious about following through with what I just said, and you can see that it makes sense, you can see that it helped you. A lot of you guys have typed in, a lot of you guys are hyped up. A lot of you guys are excited. You can see that this makes sense. If you're serious about following through, then you shouldn't be scared to spend the money. I know what it's like to be making $11 an hour, and it's hard to fork out the money, but the people who are serious will find a way. And the people who are serious will be in the 10% of people who succeed, rather than the 90% of people who are running around in circles posting 7 times a day on Facebook because that's what their mentors told them to do. right? Those are the 90% of people who are never going to quit their day job because they won't do what it actually takes to make it happen, right? A real entrepreneur knows that you have to invest. You have to invest time. You have to invest money. Sure as the sky is blue, that's just a fact. There's no way around it. So what you're getting here is all the tools that you need to build everything that I just talked about. Again, if that makes sense to you, if you in your head are saying, yes, I see how this can apply to my business, yes, I see how this makes sense, then you need to be serious about taking action. You know, you're looking at everything that you need to generate traffic and leads. On top of that, you're getting the education that you need. Again, every Wednesday, you know, the 7-figure earners on there, the top leaders on there, they'll host live webinars with some of the 7-figure earners. Again, and you know, they talk about lead generation and marketing. If you could sit down with a millionaire and have them tell you exactly what they're doing to make that kind of money on a weekly basis, how valuable is that? Guys, if you know, you can run around in your local area and try to find the top earning business owners and see how much it'll cost you to get an hour of their time, right? So if you try to approach, you know, some of the biggest businesses in your area, talk to the CEO and say, hey, how much would it cost that I can get an hour of your time and you can tell me exactly how you're running things here? How much do you think that's going to cost you? A lot of money. You know, their time isn't cheap. So in MLSP, you're talking to 7-figure earners that are sitting down, you know, for an hour every Wednesday and showing you exactly what they're doing in their businesses so that you can apply that to your own business if you want, if it makes sense, right? So, I mean, there's all kinds of training and software, the community, the leadership. I mean, again, I don't have time to go over every little detail, but hopefully you can see how powerful that is. You know, the thing is, I mean, some of you guys have known me for a while. Some of you guys are, you know, just getting to know me tonight, but you never see me promoting a program that I haven't personally used myself. Okay, I promote MLSP because I use it myself. I believe in the system. It's helped me, and it can definitely help you as well. But like I said, I'm gonna be offering a special bonus for the people who sign up tonight. Okay. Here's the bonus, guys. So again, Instagram turbo marketing, that is something that I offer that is separate from MLSP. Instagram turbo marketing is something that, you know, I've worked on with a programmer who has, you know, he's worked on a lot of big programming projects, and I came into him through a different business contact, but we worked together to put together this Instagram turbo marketing system. So that is separate. And again, I'm offering 3 months of free Instagram turbo marketing. Again, what that does is it drives traffic to your Instagram account. Okay, it drives traffic to your Instagram account. You have a link in your bio that will point to your lead capture page. People enter in their name and email. They're entered to your contact list, right? And then your autoresponder does everything from there, right? It's going to send them value. It's going to send them your promotions, your offers. You know, you're going to be constantly getting replies and responses from people saying, hey, you know, tell me more about this, tell me more about that. And the best part is you don't have to spend your days chasing people around who are not even interested. Your autoresponder does that for you. Okay, how powerful is that? So that is the bonus right there. All right, so here's the thing, guys. It costs me money to run your Instagram turbo marketing account for 3 months for free. So I don't know how long I'm going to be offering this promotion. I don't know how many people I can afford to give 3 months of free service to. So this is kind of just a trial kind of situation to see what kind of response I get here. This is a limited offer, guys. I'm looking for people who are serious about building their business, and those are the people that are going to get this bonus. So what you need to do is you need to click that orange button on the right. Click that button right now. That's going to take you to MLSP. You sign up, create your account on MLSP, and then come back here and let me know that you're in. Okay. Go sign up, click that orange button, sign up on MLSP, and that way I can get you out your welcome email and kind of see how many people are going to, kind of see how many people I can afford to give away this free promotion to, and kind of see how the numbers break down. This is an experimental kind of situation right now, guys. So if you're serious, make sure you take advantage of it. Okay, I see a few people hopping over there right now. Good, good. Okay. So I'm going to start going over some of these questions. Okay, Gail says, how do you get a person to click on the link in your bio? What do you say? How do you make sure they are seeing it? It depends on what you're promoting. Gail, if you give me an idea of what your business is, I can maybe give you some suggestions. Again, I'll use fitness as an example because everyone can relate to how fitness works. Okay, so a very popular and a very effective advanced marketing strategy that works very well with this system for fitness people is a challenge group. Okay, I know challenge groups are especially popular in Beachbody. Okay, challenge groups are kind of moving over to some of the other network marketing companies like Isagenix and stuff like that as well. But, like the example that I showed you earlier, if I was driving traffic to your Instagram account, you're constantly going to have people coming to your Instagram profile. That's the first thing that they're going to see. They're going to be driven to your Instagram profile, and in your Instagram account, you of course have a little bio. Okay, so if you're in the fitness niche and you have people always coming to your Instagram bio, it might say something to the effect of, hey, if you need a personal coach in fitness, click the link in my bio. If you need, or something to that effect, hey, if you need a free fitness coach, click the link in my bio. Okay, so they're going to click that link in your bio, and it's going to take them to your lead capture page. Okay, and your lead capture page is going to say, it could be something similar to what I showed you earlier. Hey, if you want to join this accountability group and get in shape with our team and all the stuff, blah blah whatever, go ahead and enter in your name and email, and I'll send you the invite, completely free. Right? You're giving away something for free in exchange for that lead. So if somebody comes to your Instagram profile and they see that you're a fitness coach, they click that link, that takes them to your lead capture page. They enter in their name and email to join your private, fitness group, and there you go. You have a new lead, all done on autopilot, 100%. Okay. Queen Johnson, thank you. Okay. Love it, love it. Love this, big help. Thank you. Okay. How can, okay, so yeah, Jonathan, here's the thing. I know there are a lot of people out there that struggle to take action because you have, some skepticism. A lot of people have the skeptics mentality. That's very, very common. And that's fine. I mean, having a certain amount of skepticism is a good thing. But let me tell you firsthand, if you are too skeptical, you're going to lose far more money than you're ever going to save. And I just want to tell you, I'll tell you a little story. You can take it how you want. There was a time back in 2012 when I started my first business. I'd saved up a lot of money from my previous job, and I put it all into this little business that I was starting. And as I was building the business, you know, I'd always get phone calls and emails from people talking about all kinds of little business opportunities. And, you know, I'd look at them. You know, everybody's got something, right? Try this little marketing thing. It's $100 to join. Try this thing. It's $80. You know, try this thing. It's $500, whatever. And, you know, every person's got some new strategy, right? You're always getting pitched these new strategies, new techniques, these new systems. There's always something, right? So, you know, I would look at all of these little opportunities and I say, oh, well, you know, it's cost $200. It must be a scam. Oh, it costs $100. You know, I don't want to waste my money, right? That was my mentality. So, you know, I continued on with my business and I kept working at it, doing what I could. And before long, I was spending a lot more money than I was making, and I was broke as broke could be. Okay, I lost just about everything. I was looking at about the last, you know, couple weeks of survival till I had to shut it all down. Okay, and at that point, you know, I still had some of these little offers coming into me, and I looked at this one, and it was just the most gimmicky looking program you can imagine. And it was just another one of those, hey, you know, join this thing and we'll teach you how to generate leads and blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'm telling you, I was broke, guys. I was as broke as you can imagine. I had, I think, $52 in my bank account, and this program cost $50. Cost $50 to join, and it was a big decision for me because that was literally all of my money, $50. Well, long story short, I joined the program. I bought the program because I have a case of FOMO, fear of missing out, right? I looked at this program and oh, well, you know, maybe I'll lose my money, but what if? What if I actually do learn something, right? What if I actually do get some value out of it? Long story short, I bought the program. It was $50. I went through the program, and there's nothing that significant about the program. You know, it showed me a lot of stuff that I already knew, right? I went through the steps. I followed the thing. I did all the stuff, and I generated a couple leads. I'm like, oh, well, you know, that's okay. That's kind of cool. But what it did do, there was nothing significant about this program, but what it did do is it opened my mind. I was using some particular marketing strategies at the time, but it changed one little thing in my mind and allowed me to try one little thing differently. And I started using the strategy, and I got some leads, and I was like, wow, okay. So then I really started to hone in on that particular strategy. I really started to master that one little strategy. I got a few leads, so I figured, well, maybe I'll get more. If I scale this, maybe I'll get more. If I scale this, I scale. Long story short, I went on to make over $60,000 in the next 6 months. Over $60,000 in the next 6 months, all because I invested $50 in a silly little program that helped me look at something slightly differently. Okay, so a lot of people look at, you know, these different business opportunities and tools and systems, all these things, and say, oh, well, you know, it costs $50. I don't want to lose my money, right? $50. I don't want to lose my $50. What do you think is more to lose? Losing your $50 or losing $60,000 that you'll never make because you didn't want to spend the $50? Okay, that's what MLSP is. A lot of people look at something like this, oh, well, I don't want to spend $150. I might lose it. I might lose my $150, right? Are you more scared of losing your $150, or are you more scared of losing the $500,000 in money that you will never make due to the education that you never got? It's up to you. So that's the decision you have. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to share that little story with you guys because that is a huge game changer mentally. You know, changing your psychology about the way that you look at things. You know, there's a lot of garbage on the internet. There's always somebody pitching you this thing and that thing and oh, this greatest lead generation, this, that, that. Well, I tell you what, guys, I look at all of it. I look at all of it. I don't care if it's 50 bucks. I don't care if it's $100, because watching something that's going to help me educate my marketing experience that much further. Okay. Yeah, I might lose $100 here. I might lose $200 there. I might lose 500 here, you know, there, whatever. But guess what? The $300,000 that I made the following year because I learned one little tiny strategy, one little, you know, marketing program or webinar or book or something, you know, that I looked at and helped me develop a strategy that I otherwise wouldn't have if I would have never looked at that strategy. Guys, it's huge. That's where the breakthroughs come. That's where your biggest breakthroughs will come, is when you look at something slightly differently due to some little piece of education that you got, due to some little tool that you learned how to use. Guys, that's where it's at. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down here in just a few. But before I do, you go ahead and go ahead and give you this. Okay, so feel free to send me an email after the webinar is over, scottyramhorn@gmail.com. Okay, that's my personal email. So feel free to send me a message on that if you have any additional questions. And it looks like people are coming in, guys. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off at 20 signups tonight, just because I have to figure out what my numbers are with Instagram Turbo Marketing. Okay, so the first 20 people that sign up tonight on MLSP are going to get the 3-month bonus. Okay, it looks like we have about 11 so far. So 9 spots left, guys. I'm gonna leave this promotion open till midnight tonight. So again, if you're serious about getting the bonus, if you're serious about building your business, if you're serious about driving traffic, if you're serious about getting sales, if you're serious about quitting your job, make it happen. Make it happen. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. ScottyRamhorn@gmail.com. Feel free to send me a message to that email address after the webinar's over. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope that helped connect some dots for you. I hope you all got value out of that, and I will see you next time. All right, guys, take care.